A firewall is a network security system that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. Its primary function is to prevent unauthorized access to or from a private network. A firewall can be hardware-based or software-based, and it acts as a barrier between a private network and the public internet or other external networks. How firewall works in a network. Firewalls work by examining the incoming and outgoing network traffic and comparing it against a set of predetermined rules or policies. These policies define what types of traffic are allowed or blocked based on various criteria such as source and destination IP addresses, ports, protocols, and other parameters. When a packet of data enters the network, the firewall first inspects the source and destination IP addresses to determine if the packet is allowed to pass through. The firewall then checks the packet's header to determine the protocol being used and the port number associated with that protocol. If the packet matches a rule in the firewall's policy, it will be allowed to pass through to its destination. If the packet does not match any rules, it will be blocked by the firewall. Firewalls can be configured to operate in different modes, such as packet filtering. This mode examines each packet individually and either allows or blocks it based on the firewall's policy. 2. Stateful inspection. This mode maintains a record of the connections that have already been established and allows incoming traffic only if it matches a known and authorized connection. 3. Application level gateway. This mode inspects the traffic at the application layer and allows or blocks traffic based on specific application rules. Firewalls can be deployed in different locations within a network, including at the perimeter, between network segments, or on individual devices. They are an essential component of network security, providing an additional layer of defense against cyber threats such as malware, viruses, and unauthorized access. Types of firewall. Host-based firewalls and network-based firewalls are two types of firewalls used to protect computer systems and networks. A host-based firewall is installed on individual devices, such as laptops, desktops, and servers. It protects the device from incoming and outgoing network traffic by filtering traffic based on predefined rules. Host-based firewalls can be used to protect individual devices and are commonly used on personal computers and servers. A network-based firewall, on the other hand, is installed on the network perimeter or between network segments to protect an entire network. It filters traffic based on the traffic's source and destination IP addresses, port numbers, and protocols. Network-based firewalls can be hardware-based or software-based and can be configured to allow or deny traffic based on predefined rules. Network-based firewalls are commonly used in enterprise environments to protect corporate networks from external threats. Host-based and network-based firewalls have their own advantages and disadvantages. Host-based firewalls are more flexible in terms of policy configuration and can be customized to the specific needs of the individual device. They can also provide additional security features such as intrusion detection and prevention. However, they can be more difficult to manage in large-scale environments, and the protection provided is limited to the individual device. Network-based firewalls, on the other hand, provide broader protection for the entire network and can be easier to manage in large-scale environments. They can also provide additional features such as VPN and remote access. However, network-based firewalls can be more complex to configure and may require specialized hardware and software to operate. Advantages of firewall. Firewalls are an essential component of network security, providing a range of advantages to organizations. Some of the key advantages of firewalls include network security. Firewalls provide a strong line of defense against unauthorized access to the network, protecting sensitive data from theft, tampering, and other types of attacks. Traffic control. Firewalls can be configured to allow or block traffic based on predefined rules, providing organizations with control over the flow of network traffic. This can help to improve network performance by blocking unwanted traffic and prioritizing important traffic. Threat detection. Firewalls can detect and block known threats such as viruses, malware, and other types of attacks. They can also be configured to identify and block suspicious traffic that may indicate a new or emerging threat. Access control. Firewalls can be used to control access to network resources, such as applications and data, by enforcing policies that restrict access to authorized users and devices. Regulatory compliance. Firewalls can help organizations comply with regulatory requirements related to data protection and network security, such as the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard (PCI-DSS) and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act (HIPAA). Flexibility. Firewalls can be customized to meet the specific needs of an organization, allowing for granular control over network traffic and providing the flexibility to adapt to changing security threats and network requirements. Centralized management. Firewalls can be centrally managed, allowing security professionals to monitor and manage network security from a single console. This can help to streamline security operations and reduce the complexity of managing network security. Overall, firewalls are an essential component of network security, providing a range of benefits to organizations. They are a key tool in protecting networks from unauthorized access, attacks, and other types of security threats. Disadvantages of firewalls. While firewalls are an essential component of network security, they also have some disadvantages. Some of the potential disadvantages of firewalls include false sense of security. Firewalls can create a false sense of security because they only protect against known threats and cannot protect against all types of attacks. An organization may assume that their network is secure because they have a firewall, but other security measures may be necessary to provide comprehensive protection. Limitations on protection. Firewalls are designed to protect against external threats, but they cannot protect against internal threats or threats that originate from compromised devices within the network. Additional security measures may be necessary to address these types of threats. Configuration complexity. Firewalls can be complex to configure, and improper configuration can leave the network vulnerable to attack. Configuration errors can also cause performance issues, such as slowing down network traffic. False positives. Firewalls can generate false positives, which are alerts triggered by legitimate traffic that is misidentified as a security threat. False positives can lead to unnecessary interruptions and may make it more difficult for security professionals to identify actual security threats. Cost. Firewalls can be expensive, particularly for enterprise-level deployments that require specialized hardware and software. Ongoing maintenance and management costs can also add to the overall cost of deploying and maintaining a firewall. Complexity of troubleshooting. Troubleshooting issues related to firewalls can be complex and may require specialized knowledge and skills. This can increase the time and cost associated with resolving issues related to the firewall. Despite these potential disadvantages, firewalls remain an essential component of network security and are a key tool in protecting networks from unauthorized access and attacks.